All right, shalom, shalom. Koholoyim, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, which are the men that rule well, and the men that taught us this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations. As always, be unto the elect. And the will and the title will be, Don't Be Too Hasty. All right, and the inspiration for this lesson comes from the Elder Manatas Akbar's live from a few days back. Salakia. Which what happened basically was, brothers took an opportunity to learn from the situation, which was basically these three young ladies came up to the camp, and brothers in the comment boards kind of jumped at them, was already instantly kind of jumped at them a little bit, started kind of throwing insults out, things like that. I didn't really read the comment board. I just heard the ladies that were a little upset about what they said about them in the comment section, which, us brothers, we use that as an opportunity to learn from it, and brothers, sincere brothers and sisters that listen, you should have took it and learned from it as well, to not be too hasty, and especially for us brothers that teach, because when you first come up in the spirit, you're really hasty because you lack experience, just because you might see a Jake at camp, man. You got to use discernment. You got to try the spirit. We're living in a time where everything is spiritual. We're not living in a time where we got to be carnal, or it can be carnal. We're living in a time where we have to be spiritual. We have to try the spirit by the spirit to see if they be of the Most High, like the scriptures say, right? So, let me put this in Do Not Disturb real quick, just in case. But yeah. Nonetheless, we got to be spiritual, just because you see a Jake come up to the camp with a man or a woman, let's say you see a woman, dressed a little provocative, that doesn't disannul the fact that she can repent. That doesn't disannul the fact that, she can turn away from the wrong that she's doing. You see a Jake, you don't want, let's say you see a man come up to the camp with pants sagging, and tattoos everywhere, even on his face, right? That doesn't mean that man can't repent. That doesn't mean that he won't. Who's to say that they won't? You never know who will and who won't. So we're living in a time to be spiritual and to not be so quick to judge. We got to learn. We got to do these things through wisdom and with discernment, because the scriptures do say a man may be known by his look, right? But you have to know when to apply that. Just because you see somebody that might, a woman that might look, a certain way, she might not be dressed so modest. I don't mean you jump out at her, immediately. You have to hear the matter out first. You can't just make a decision just off of a look. The decision must be made. You judge according to when, after you've heard the matter. And I know I'm talking a little bit. I'm gonna get these scriptures. I got like 4 or 5 precepts. Well, really, I got like 2. Well, I got 3, but I brought out some other translations. But even Daniel, what did Daniel say to in the book of Susanna, right? What did Daniel say to those Israelites at that court meeting, or at that during court, so to speak, right?